Hey everybody, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's Yahela here. I'm so glad you came back to this channel to watch this video. Before we get into this video, I just want us to take a deep breath in and breathe out. Let go of any tension, any bad vibes, any bad energy, any doubts, fear, mistakes that you made this week or last week. Let's just let it go, okay? I hope you feel better. This video in particular is inspired because, well, it was inspired by my week. This past week has been kind of a tough week for me, especially with work. And there were times when I felt like very stressed amongst a multitude of other things. And so I was thinking to myself, okay, what can I do to kind of clear up this energy, clear up this stress that I'm feeling, and, you know, get rid of all of this stuff, you know. And so I came up with 5 positive affirmations that I started saying to myself the rest of the week, and I felt different. And you know, the power of the tongue is very, very real. And the words that you say, if you say it with the intention that you want, you will start to believe it, and it will manifest within you. So same with negative thoughts. If you believe that you're all of these negative things, and you know, you repeatedly say it, you're going to start to actually think about it and believe it. So these are 5 positive affirmations that I came up with that you should tell yourself daily. And if you can, say them in the mirror. Look yourself in your eyes and say them in front of the mirror, and do it with the intent of actually believing in these words that you're about to say. Because these not only kind of give you a boost in your spirit, they also boost your self-esteem and your mental health. We all want to heal our mental traumas and get rid of all of this fear and doubt that this world has placed on us, and we want to let those go to be able to move to the next level that we need to move to, and to reach our highest potential in this life. And so these are 5 positive affirmations that I have started to tell myself, and I am starting to believe in them, and it's showing, and I love it. I love the energy that I'm receiving with these words. I love the fact that I feel like I'm growing and I'm heading in a good direction, and I want to share that light and positivity with you sisters, and hopefully you start to do the same and start to believe in these words. The first positive affirmation I want you to tell yourself is, I am beautiful. Now, I know that sounds cliche and everyone says it, but do you actually mean it? Can you actually identify your flaws and be okay with it and embrace it and say to yourself, what can I do to change this if you don't like it? I know for me, personally speaking, one of my flaws that I just thought made me not beautiful was my acne, you know? And that kind of broke down my self-esteem, and I started to say to myself, well, what can I do to change it? Of course, it took some time for me to acknowledge that I wanted to change things in order for my acne to improve, but that's all it takes. It takes that moment for you to realize, what can you do to change it, and actually go through with the change. And after I started to see changes happening, you know, I felt more confident with myself and my beauty. And with or without makeup, I feel beautiful. And you have to look at yourself and say, well, is my makeup just a mask on my face? Is it enhancing my beauty to be attractive to other people's? Am I okay without wearing makeup? These are some of the questions you may want to ask yourself. Do I need makeup? Do I depend on makeup to cover up my face to make me more beautiful? Or am I just beautiful by myself? Can I be okay without makeup? You have to look in the mirror and love the skin you're in. You have to look at every morning you wake up, it's you. It's you. Like, you gotta love you, you know what I mean? And there's a lot of, standards of beauty out there that will try to make you feel less than. And I just want to let you know that you are beautiful. And if you tell yourself this, hopefully you start to believe it yourself too. We all have, flaws. There's things still that I don't, personally like about my outward appearance. But there's beauty in that. And also you want to look inside too, because it's not just about outward appearance. You want to work on things that people can't see that also make you beautiful, like your mindset, your inward thoughts, the peace you have within yourself, the love you share with others, the kindness that you have in your heart towards others. Fruits of the spirit, joy, love, peace, meekness. You want to work on those things and those qualities to help build up your beauty, because everybody can be beautiful on the outside, but what is that if you don't have anything on the inside to contribute to your beauty? You know what I mean? So that's the first one. I am beautiful. Tell yourself that daily and believe it. The second positive affirmation is I am confident. Now, this also increases your self-esteem, because you saying that you're confident, you know that of course you will make mistakes and things may not always go as planned, but it's okay. You can get through this. Also, another thing with confidence is posture. I noticed this as well for myself, because I like to, sit and crouch down and, lean, and, you want to make sure that you feel good and that you don't shrink yourself for other people. Sit up straight, practice that. I know for me, it doesn't come naturally, and that's something I'm still practicing on. When you're standing up, stand up straight, look straight ahead, don't tilt your head down, and you want to build this confidence in you, not to brag or to boast or to be, high and mighty. But it's okay for you to practice some of these things to, kind of give you that boost of self-esteem that you're lacking, or to make you feel sure about what you're doing, to reassure you that I'm here, I can take space for myself, and I can be confident. Our foremothers were confident in everything that they did. They were sure. At least the ones I can think of. So we just want to practice that self-confidence within yourself. You have to be sure. Another thing with confidence is using your natural voice. Now, this is something my husband pointed out to me, and I already knew this is something that I struggle with, and he asked me, why do you do that? And what I'm referring to is, changing your voice from one pitch to another voice instead of using your natural tone of voice, to kind of fit in or to be accepted by the majority. You guys know what I'm talking about. So, we kind of got to stop doing that. Not kind of, we got to stop doing that. We got to use our natural inflection, and be real. This is my voice. Use your voice. And, don't change it. You shouldn't change it. Also, another thing with confidence is you want to have an intention with everything that you do. Know what your intention is, know what you mean to do, know what you mean to say. This will help you make a sure decision, and it brings about mindfulness. Another thing to boost your confidence is to smile. Just smile. Smile more often. Like, smile in the mirror, smile when you wake up, smile at your husband, smile at your children if you have children, smile at, just smile during the day, have joy in your heart, and that'll build your confidence because, smiling just gives you a good energy. Like, just smile. Like, I see a lot of people have just this stoic, like, just flat face, and you don't need it. That can brighten somebody else's day, you smiling. So you don't have to, be so serious all the time. Smile. It's okay. Let your worries, let your troubles fade away and smile. The next positive affirmation that you should tell yourself daily is, I am blessed. You are blessed. You woke up this morning over somebody else not waking up today. And you have to remember that. You have to think about that. Every day that you wake up, you are blessed. Everything that you have, whether it be as small or as physical as the clothes on your back and the food in your belly, to the fact that you have a sane mind, to the fact that you have all your family around you, the fact that you are on a good path, the fact that you have financial stability, whatever it is that you can recognize and acknowledge, thank the Most High for that daily, and know that you are blessed. And in the words of J. Cole, there's no such thing as a life that's better than yours. You are blessed. You have to be content with what you have, and be grateful. And that comes with you acknowledging your blessings, because it could be worse. But the fact that it's not, you should be grateful that it's not, and know that you are blessed. The next positive affirmation you should tell yourself daily is, I have a divine purpose. You have a divine purpose. You were given a certain set of skills, gifts, talents, and you must use that to find your purpose here on this earth. Now, whatever that is, that's up to you to find out. You have to dig deep and recognize the things that you're good at and practice those things to get better, and hopefully share them with others. That's what we should do. Use it for good, and to help build up your people, to help lift up your nation, to give back as a form of charity. Whatever you have to give, it's worth giving. Live each day and know each day you have a purpose set for this day. So whether you find that out by planning out your day, or doing a schedule, or having a calendar, that's up to you. But live each day with a purpose and with an intent going in that day. Set small goals for yourself throughout the day to kind of keep yourself on track, and to hold yourself accountable to your purpose. And you may ask yourself, am I living this day for other people, or am I living to serve the Most High? It's important for you to figure out your purpose, so that every day you can reflect on what you did to try and accomplish your purpose, or the things you didn't do and lacked in, but you will work on next time to fulfill your purpose. Sorry guys, something's in my eye. The next positive affirmation I want you to tell yourself is, I am healed. Now, whether you believe this or not, that's up to you, but you are healed. Whatever sickness, whatever diseases, whatever ailments you have, whatever pain you are suffering from, whatever struggles you're going through, you are healed and you will make it through. Any traumatic experiences you've dealt with, let it go. Let it go. And if it's hard for you to let it go, let the person who is also in that situation with you, let them know how you're feeling. Get closure and work on forgiveness. Now, it's not an easy thing to forgive someone, especially if what they did, is horrible. But it will give you peace and it will give you a sense of healing, and you can recover and move to the next stage if you fix the situation and not let it develop into a grudge or into anything that will manifest itself in a negative light. You are healed because you're working on yourself and you're trying to better yourself for good. And that's what you kind of have to focus on when you think about how you are healed. So all 5 positive affirmations are this: I am beautiful, I am confident, I have a divine purpose, I am blessed, and I am healed. So I hope this video kind of uplifted your spirits. Feel free to repeat these over and over, and if you have any other mantras or any other positive affirmations that you want to drop in the comment section below, feel free, because you may be saving a sister's life. Mental health is very important, and it's not discussed enough in the Black and brown communities, and these will definitely help you build up your mental health and to reassure you that you are enough by yourself. You don't need any of these other distractions that are out there. You don't have to conform to what society says is good or beautiful or all of these other things. You don't need it. You are beautiful. You are confident. You have a divine purpose. You are blessed and you are healed. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I hope you enjoyed this video.